I have attended GCPC for almost 25 years. To have a relationship with this church has been complicated for me. In the past, I and other LGBTQIA+ siblings were othered and asterisked when asked to serve on session, but not have a vote. In the past, I was harmed when pastoral boundaries were crossed that impacted me directly, and I was not believed. There have been times when I wondered what church could offer me. Today, I can say that my answer is life-giving experiences with deep healing power. Even so, there's abundance of affirming love. Because of this love, we are a more like church. I am loved here, we are loved here, and we are a safe church. And we have a new affinity group with 27 individuals in attendance for our first meeting. People were vulnerable with the sharing of their stories, which only means closer, deeper, and authentic relationships. I am so grateful. Even so, there's abundance of prayer. Prayer has saved my life. Every Wednesday, you will find me here with some of you in sacred silence to make space to feel God. And I do. I feel a healing connection that runs deep within me. Also, praying in this space, I feel lovingly connected to each of you. In pastoral counseling with Marcia, she taught me about the golden threads. In centering prayer, I'm connected to God by this thread of connection. And each of you are also holding a thread connected to God and to me. I feel this deeply. I feel the interconnection of this world. I feel the intertwined connection of our God. I also have immense gratitude to the members of the Affinity Prayer Group that met over the summer, discovering new, meaningful ways to pray. And walking Labyrinth has touched my soul. Even so, there's abundance of flowers, vegetables, and dirt on my hands. I touch the soil in our GCPC garden, and I have an immediate kinship with all creation. I remember again, I am never alone. Even so, we do the work of accountability and truth-telling. Truth-telling can be hard. I have been called out for ways perceived as unhealthy to community building. I felt ganged up on, shamed, betrayed, and deeply hurt. White supremacy languages, I was experiencing white fragility. After taking the time to metabolize or work through this experience, I realized the feedback was transformative. If I allowed it, I allowed it. And I have been deeply impacted. It is the work of calling me into this community of love. I have been a member of the Power and Race team since its inception and part embodies the values I can breathe in: open, collaborative, generative, and transformative. Part will do this work of accountability, even though at times it becomes uncomfortable. This work is mutual liberation and is the healing work of love. It is believing that every person deserves freedom, dignity, and equality. I do it because I desire wholeness for myself and the world. I do the work because I want to stop the harm. I do this work because I see the humanity of all. I do this work because I like my best possibilities and your best possibilities. I do this work because I love you. I do this work because I want authentic relationships with each of you. I do this work because we must speak truth to power and believe the truth being told. It sets us all free, and I do this work in my body. Even so, I prepare abundance of bread for communion. I fill the plates and cups with bread and juice, and I pray over them. I pray you feel a part of this church family. You feel loved. You know you are enough. And you feel this golden thread of connection. Even so, the Spirit is moving abundantly at GCPC. I'm a deacon, and the Spirit moves in such loving ways to care for each of you. I see this in Marcia and our church staff. I, along with Emma, were Susan Smilowitz's deacons. Marcia let us know that she walked in the room just a minute or so before she took her last breath. Isn't that the Spirit moving? Marcia went on to say that she was able to be there and bless her as she made her sacred and beautiful transition. Yes, that is the Spirit moving. Amy, my friend, if you are listening, I love you. And Jonathan, the Spirit was moving yesterday. I want you to know that. I felt it. Even so, there is so much abundance here. I hope you feel this. I do deeply. Because of this, I have pledged year after year. I hope you will join me today and pledge today if you haven't. Remember, any amount is appreciated. I also hope you open yourself to the healing opportunities all around us here at GCPC. I love each of you, and I need you.